3, 2, 1. 1984. World War III. Life is a game of business, and in the end we fight. From new, young, and old, our thought and soul, then everybody thinks they're right. War is a game of business, a game we shouldn't play, because men with guns killed all our sons and blew us all away, and they called it paranoia. It's almost over, cause nobody hears what the people say. Paranoia is almost over. Ha 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 ha. Realistically, the bombs are ready. Technically, nuclear by name, capability, a total destructive, radioactive, death and flame. There was talk of a fiery doom, prophesied since the dawn of time in the world of bloodshed, mass confusion, killer diseases, pollution and crime. Man is in conflict with nature, and that is why there's so much sin. The mother nature's delicate balance will fix it so nobody wins in world. Catastrophic, Reaganomic, and nobody hears what the people say. It's atomic, catastrophic. Ha, 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 ha. 1,000 miles away from home, a mortally wounded soldier dies, and on the bloodstained battlefield, his life flashes before his eyes. Before he died, the man saw Jesus, and Jesus Christ took his hand, and all the soldiers' dying breath, the good Lord took him to the promised land. 'Cause there's no people living, people dying, everybody disappeared. After world, people living, people crying. Ha, 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 ha. The breakdown. Yeah, so let the music play on. 1984. See the world at war. Your darkest fears of reality are knocking down your door. Drones and mutations, clones and deviations, and there is no one that can escape the nuclear revelation, because war is a game of business, and in the end we fight. The new, young, and old are bought and sold, and everybody thinks they're right. World paranoia, war is almost over. Ha, 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 ha. The silver moon, the midnight stars, Jupiter collides with Mars, and out of the darkness spirits roar to cast revenge on the earth once more. The leaders of the world are hypnotized by wizards, dark and in disguise, brought to earth by an evil hand to devour souls in a brand new land. They make the leaders think the war brings peace, and out comes the one with the mark of the beast. There's evil behind closed doors in the year of 1984. Life is a game of business, and in the end we fight. The new, young, and old are bought and sold, and everybody thinks they're right. War is a game of business, a game we shouldn't play, because men with guns killed all our sons and blew us all away. World catastrophic, Reaganomic. Ha, 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 ha. Long ago, and all too soon, two different wars fought on the moon. One put craters on it first, then we blew it further in the universe. Both of these were nuclear wars, breaking universal law. Then fallen stars and meteorites dropped to earth by day and night. Twisters, earthquakes, hurricanes, volcanoes, droughts, and torrential rain. Then one day the UFOs came to see the whole world explode. We will pay our ultimate price, and a lesson is to be learned. When we play with nuclear fire, everybody's gonna get burned, cause war is a game of business, a game we shouldn't play, because men with guns killed all our sons and blew us all away. So let the music play on. Between the boundaries of time time and space was the planet Earth and the human race. A world alive and centuries old, with veins of diamond, silver, and gold. Snow-capped mountains overlook the land, and the deep blue sea made love with the sand. Full-grown strands of evergreen hair kissed the sky with the breath of air. Where exotic fish once swam in the sea, and the eagle soared in the sky so free. But the foolish clan that walked the land was the creature that they call man. They're cannibalistic, paranoid fools, tricking each other with games and brews, training their men to kill and fight, moving and steering their mechanized might. The only thought that men had in mind was to conquer the world and the rest of mankind. And with the thought that they were right, they gave you permission to take a man's life. The ones you killed fought just as hard, and you even had the nerve to pray to God. But God don't want to hear all your mess when you ain't the one that he laid to rest. The devil's children with no disgrace crushed and killed the human race. And while they got rich off the gains of war, what in the hell were you fighting for? A silly ass medal, a stupid parade for all those innocent people you slayed. And after that you couldn't even get a job, cause fighting that war made you a slob. Sergeant and a major, a corporal lieutenant, titles and positions were all invented. You and me and all this mess are just a bunch of little pieces in the game of chess. It's all the same. The Third World War, a bloodthirsty massacre just like before. It's genocide, 3 billion tears feeding on the war every 20 years. Then one day we heard the sound of the whole damn world tumbling down. Just one big boom, and what do you know? The world is a ghetto, high and low, crumbling buildings all around. Man's creation burned to the ground. Chaos, panic, fear, pain, days of radioactive rain. Grotesque figures burned alive, miraculously seem to survive. Everything of reality is a science fiction on TV. Mutant dogs and saber-toothed rats eat men with guns and baseball bats. The dead won't die, the rooted won't cry, and everybody's asking the question why. Until scores of millions walk from the city, and thousands more went underground below, with their heads held down in their own pity, wondering where they do not know. Cause in this game we had a chance, but we blew it for cheap thrills and romance. Maybe one day we'll get another play, but until then, remember what I say, because life is a game of business, and in the end we fight. The new, young, and old are bought and sold, and everybody thinks they're right, right? War is a game of business, a game we shouldn't play, because men with guns killed all our sons and blew us all away.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
So let freedom ring from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York.
Let freedom ring from the hiking Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado.
Let freedom ring from the curvaceous slopes of California.
But not only that, let freedom ring from